What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, and it just never stops. You see this nonsense. This is what we are doing. You see it? This is what we have here. Okay? Now, listen. The problem with this is that the game is not in a good enough state to be releasing this. It makes players feel like you're doing exactly what EA Sports did, and you're just ignoring all the problems. So let's take a look. Don't take my word for it. Let's take a look. Garbage of a game. Okay, then there's a positive. All those players are bad, just like the game. Another negative. No idea what that says. I'm done with this game. No buyer, no party. People are uninstalling. Okay, where's the list of channels? I'm done with this game. This game is okay. I think the only one with him, no Lookman. Okay, so not bad, not bad. Scripted game. Don't worry about the boots. Worry that on. Okay, another negative. Don't worry about the boots. Worry about boom, 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 boom. Fix it, please. That's what you're going to see all the way down. But let's go to a different one. Let's go all the way up to the most recent. Let's see. Block users. The game has only just been released, and yet there's already talk of new packs rather than focusing on the essentials. Like being, okay, boom, boom, boom. A lot about cheaters, scripted game. New garbage that no one needs, and it takes money out of pockets. You see what I'm saying? It's nonsense like this that hurts the game, that hurts the player base. And Strikerz just doesn't seem to get it. And we will head over to X. Let's see what they're saying over at X right now. You click in, you scroll down. Your game would be fun if I could play it. No point spending any money. When boom, a negative. When is the March update? Listen to your players because you are losing us. It's so boring. Your game is a broken mess. You guys are joking so good. Give me a man who's going to pay a single penny for this. You see what I'm saying? And I can keep going on and on and on. And the vast majority is negative. So it's exactly what I was just saying earlier. They release all this stuff, even these community challenges. Oh, well, we're trying to give you something to do. How about you give us updates or give us any type of information on when the game is going to be fixed? Because that's what the players, you spent all this time listening to too many people instead of sticking to your guns with the game you wanted. And now the game is ruined. And now you're going to ignore us, aspect of it where you're just putting all these things out like the game's okay. Even if you weren't going to give us answers, maybe you don't have any yet while you're trying to create this new patch to fix the game. You can't be putting things out like this because this makes people even more mad. This is where radio silence like EAFC would actually work in your favor. However, since you were so big on the feedback early on, and now there's so much negativity and you choose to just put stuff like this up on top of the fact that you were responding so much before. I mean, everything you're doing is basically the equivalent of shooting yourself in the foot. This is the reason why there's so many negative things about your video, right? About your game. I'm talking about video because I'm seeing all these videos that are nonsense when you should be putting out a video maybe of the patch you're working on to show these players that are so upset that you're truly actively working towards a better game, that you're actually hearing what the people are saying so people stop uninstalling, so they stop seeing these type of releases, right? And then continue to say negative things about your game. Not one thing here besides a post on your CEO's personal account, not your official game account, about the update coming. And it was just 5 little pointers, but yet you're releasing a million videos, including stuff about purchasing customization packs. I mean, it is adding so much insult to injury. This is the problem with Strikerz and why so many players like myself have lost total confidence in their ability to truly fix this game. This is an absolute joke. They need to just stop posting stuff like this at all. Or if they want to post something, right, instead of going radio silent, post about where the update is, exactly what you're fixing. Maybe each day focus on a new area as to what you're fixing. Because for me, even though some players that are playtesting are saying it's good and so on and so forth, unless I see some cold hard proof that this will be different than the last 3 patches, especially as I see all this nonsense that's acting like you guys are just ignoring all this negativity that's being thrown at you, and rightfully so, well then how are we going to trust you? You shouldn't have came into this world of football gaming where you know what you were up against if you weren't able to handle it. Or at least admit, hey, we got in over our heads. We're going to spend time working on this. Until then, we're taking off everything, as far as CP or skin packs or anything, because players who are spending their money on this and then going in and getting this trash game, it truly does feel like a ripoff, right? Because when players spend money like that, like myself, it was trusting that, okay, you guys are advertising the game in this way. Surely there's no way that you would come into this after all these years of putting this game together and not be able to at least fix certain things, make the game incrementally better. That's all we were asking for, is incremental improvements. And instead we've gotten huge declines. So then on top of that, you're still putting things out for players to spend money, and you're not even discussing any of these issues, just continuing to talk about spend money, spend money. To me, it feels like maybe a rug pull, like you can't fix the game, and now you're just putting more and more stuff out there to try to get, the damage from lost money as minimal as you can, and then see you later. I'm not saying it is that, but when these are the posts that we see nonstop, nothing about updates, well then guess what? This is the type of stuff that you're going to get in return. Comments that are negative over and over and over, right? It's just insane to me that you guys aren't understanding. I mean, do you read the replies after your first, 5, 10, 15 posts like this? You couldn't take the hint. You had to release 5, 10, 15, 20 more, and over and over again, ignore all of these, negative comments, and then putting more and more about, go buy this customization pack, go play this, who's your favorite player, just to see comments that say, nobody cares about players, you suck, fix your game, uninstalled. It's just crazy to me. But enough. I think I proved my point. We'll see what happens. It's just, I get sick of seeing these posts that are just nonsense. That's all. See you on the next one. Peace.